Let's Uncommon Fossil today, presenting a pretty evil deck, and this is another Snorlax deck with Munkidori, this time pairing it with Froslass to get the damage counters into play. Look, this is a deck I built, so lots of 4-ofs. That's the way I like to do it. So 4 Snorlax, we want 2 in play, 1 in the active, 1 on the bench ultimately. Right, block, opponent can't retreat. So we're just stopping our opponent from doing things, but we also are taking prizes because we have Munkidori with Adrena Brain ability. If this Pokemon has any Darkness energy attached, and that's what we play for energy, then we can move up to 3 damage counters from one of our Pokemon to one of our opponent's Pokemon. So ultimately, you want to get 3 Munkidori in play. That's the end game position we're looking for. Then we're moving 3 sets of 3 damage counters, 90 damage per turn, so that adds up. And then we play a 2/2 Froslass line for the Freezing Shroud ability. During Pokemon checkup, put 1 damage counter on each of your Pokemon that has an ability, except for Froslass. So if we have one, Snorlax in the active, a Froslass on the bench, and 4 other Pokemon, that's 5 Pokemon with abilities. We're doing 50 at the end of each turn, or 100 from one turn to the next. We're moving off 90 per turn ideally, so we have 10 damage we can't move off, but we can kind of let that damage build up over time. We play some pennies and such. And then we play Rotom V, because I did this before with Dodrio. That gave me an engine here. We need Rotom V early game to get going for at least probably half the game for a while, I will say. Probably instant charge ability. You draw 3 cards, your turn ends, which is fine because we're not attacking with this deck. So that is perfectly fine. But eventually we do want to get the Rotom out of play. If our opponent knocks it out for 2 prizes somewhere along the line, that's usually okay, although making our opponent take 6 separate knockouts is optimal. Obviously depends on the matchup and how we go. We're playing just 6 basic darkness energies. I think I've had 7. I'm cut it down to 6. I think 6 is fine. I'm not sure that I personally would want to go less than 6, but it's a matter of deck space and such. All right, getting into key supporters, I'll do that first. And 4-ofs are the rule of the day for me. Actually, only 2 4s. 4 Boss's Orders, because we need to get our something stuck in the active that our opponent doesn't want. Yeah, so 4 boss, and plus we're taking knockouts over the course of the game with the Munkidori, so Counter Catcher isn't always active on options, so 4 Boss's Orders, I just really, really like that. 4 Arven gets us an item and a tool. We do play 4 Counter Catcher, so that can be the item. We do play things like Nest Ball. We'll go through the items, so those are all good options. And tools, we play 2 tools, 4 Bravery Charms, just making ourselves tankier. If you want a deck slot, you probably could go to 3 Bravery Charm, but 4 just makes me comfortable. And then 1 TM Devolution. I will say here, For the Win has also made a video on this same basic deck, the same set of Pokemon. His counts are a little different. I think I had developed my deck independently of his. His deck is a little more, quote, refined. He's got less 4-ofs and more different options. The one card after playing my deck, I looked at his list, and I added in a TM Devolution. So certainly want to give him credit for the idea of the TM Devolution. Because of the 4 Arvens, I can get it. You get some damage, especially on a stage 2 Pokemon, then you devolve it down to the stage 1, and boom, knock it out of play. It can be very good. So I do like that with the 4 Arvens. We have access to that. And I also would say, For the Win is very good. You should check out his video on this deck if you want to see another some different thoughts on it, and just check out his channel in general. All right, now other supporters. Sorry, so that was the tools with Arven. 2 pennies. We want to get our Rotom V out of play, or just some other Pokemon out of play. A basic. We can't scoop up the Froslass, but that's okay. We play 3 Ionos. I had 4 Ionos. I think I might have cut that for the TM Devolution. Or I also added an extra Ultra Ball at one point, just trying to get the deck to set up well. And then the cards to make the deck infinite, 2 of my supporters, 1 Cyllene, 1 Team Yell's Cheer, and 2 Pal Pad. With that combination of cards, the deck is essentially infinite. It's Cyllene, you flip 2 coins, put a number of cards based on the number of heads, put that in enemy cards on top of your deck. With Team's Yell's Cheer, recover up to 3 Pokemon and or supporter cards. Except for Team Yell's Cheer, we only have 1 copy anyway, so we can put back a Cyllene and some Pokemon or boss, whatever, and then 2 Pal Pads. So this kind of keeps us going. If something's prized, we should be okay. Plus, we're taking prizes, so we shouldn't be decking out. And perhaps I could kind of ditch that whole set of cards, but I still, for a Snorlax deck, I feel like I want to have that for comfort. Maybe I'm wrong there. 2 switch cards, just because we need to do some switching. 3 Ultra Balls to get the Froslasses in particular. I had 2 at one point with only 2 Froslasses and 2 Ultra Balls. I wasn't hitting it often enough, soon enough, so I had the 3rd Ultra Ball. I think that helps a lot. 1 Earthen Vessel, right? Discard a card, search your deck for 2 basic energies. Our Arven gets us an item when we need energy. Earthen Vessel, we like having that in the deck. Even a second copy could be good. There's times I wouldn't mind that, but you just got to think it through. 4 Counter Catcher. Arven get Counter Catcher and a tool or something. You have to be behind the prizes, which we are a lot of the time, but not as often as other Snorlax decks because the prize taking will do. And then you gust up when your opponent's bench Pokemon be active. 2 Super Rods, get back Pokemon and energies. Prime Catcher is the A spec. I just want maximum gusting, right? Maximum gusting. So Prime Catcher, 4 Counter Catcher, 4 Boss's Orders, just make my opponent's life miserable. They think they finally dug out of the Snorlax hole, and I just send them back there again. So that's kind of the fun or the evil nature of this deck. 4 Nest Balls, we're mostly a basic deck, so Nest Ball is what we want. You could put in... No, we don't want a Buddy Buddy Poffin because we really only want to get 1 Snorunt into play, so that wouldn't make sense there. I think I said before, Bravery Charm. I play 1 Hisuian Heavy Ball because I'm only playing 1 Rotom V in particular, so I want to get that in play. Or if I get really unlucky and 2 Snowrunts are prized, I could get that as well. But, a lot of it's there for Rotom V, or just to get another Snorlax out of, as well. Because when one of the Snorlaxes is prized with 3, you should be okay, but you got to be a little more careful. If 2 Snorlaxes are prized, that can be awkward, so getting, being able to dig a Snorlax out as well can be good. And then 1 Forest Seal Stone. That might have been the latest change I made to the deck. We play Rotom V. Forest Seal Stone lets you search your deck for any 1 card. We play 4 Arven. Oh, I forgot that when I did the tools, so I should have did that before. The tools: 4 Bravery Charm, 1 TM Devolution, 4 Seal Stone. So that's the list. The deck's working pretty well, I will say, all in all. And I have fun with it. I'm not so sure the same can be said for my opponents. But, the Pokemon, as I've said in past videos, just seems to want us to play these control/stall decks, whatever you want to call it, because they block Snorlax is super powerful, and they just kind of keep printing more cards to make the deck work. Munkidori is a really fun card, works with a lot of things, and pairing it with Snorlax is a lot of fun. Let's take a look at the deck in action. All right, choosing heads. But I don't think that's my coin, is it? I got to take a look. I don't think that's... Anyway, I got to look. I'm not sure if the game's flipping with my coin. Maybe it is, in which case, that's not the coin I like to use, so I need to change that back. So anyway, I'll take a look at the deck after this. But I don't know. Maybe it is my coin. And or is live getting glitchy and just showing... I mean, sure, they're on coins, not the worst thing in the world. In fact, as far as live goes, that's better than a lot of things that can happen. But anyway, so what am I doing? I'm going second. All right, I have Arven. I have Iono. It's a solid start. So Baxcalibur, I assume. I mean, well, it is Baxcalibur, right? I assume. And I assume Chen-Pao Baxcalibur. When I said Baxcalibur, I meant Chen-Pao, right? That's usually what the deck is. And can win this game. I have beaten Chen-Pao. I just need to... It's not easy, though. It's not easy. TM Devolution can be a nice thing as well. It can actually take out all of their Baxcaliburs, right? Because they rare candy to them. It has an ability. Frigibax has 60 HP, so after a few turns, that's good. Look, they're getting all these ability Pokemon. Everything they play has an ability. Look here. So getting Froslass is going to be very nice. I can get Munkidori's down. They didn't get Chen-Pao, but they can drop that into play next turn. Let's see what's prized here. All right. Want Rotom V, want a Froslass, we want a Snorunt. I need a switching card though, right? So I've got to make sure I can switch. So maybe I will grab the heavy ball with Arven. And no, I can't get Froslass down there, so I need to get, because I need a switch card, right? So I can grab a switch here, grab a tool, I grab this tool, and then I do have Forest Seal Stone, so I can get the Snorlax up and into the active, and then it's not an ideal start, but it's not a bad start, right? It's not a bad start. And grab Snorlax, don't grab Nest Ball, and I don't think Snorlax is prized, right? No, so I can't Heavy Ball. I would have liked to get a Snorunt down, I gotta say. That would have been very good as well. So let's switch into Snorlax. They don't want to attack into me, I can tell you that. And they can't one-shot me, so now I draw 3 cards, end my turn. So a very solid start to the game. I really do want to get Froslass down. All right, I have Arven. That's good. Getting Froslass down to start spreading damage. That's what's gonna ruin their day. So I want to get that going as fast as is possible here. Iron Hands. Now that can ruin my day. They will one-shot the Munkidori. They will not one-shot the Snorlax. So it's always good to know that he's around. And he doesn't have an ability, so if I get the Froslass down, that's a plus for them. I want to start moving energy onto Iron Hands. That becomes my main target for damage counter movement. I got to think this through. Do I want to put... Okay, so Cypher Manix Code Breaking, which is good, and then they haven't used Barrel yet, right? So they can grab... So they're going to draw 3 cards, and they're going to know what the top 2 of those cards are, so very good for them. So they can get a switch card if they want, but they can't... I mean, they could get a switch and a rare candy. That's possible. We'll see what happens. Maybe I shouldn't have dropped on the Bravery Charm, because I think onto the Snorlax. Obviously, that's the only one that has it, because I'm going to want to TM Devolution him. It's my opponent at some point. Him or her, whatever whatever is appropriate, but right, because getting rid of their Baxcaliburs, but I really would like to get rid of 2 Baxcaliburs, so they do... See what happens here. I mean, they're gonna attack me, so I think so. I'm gonna wanna, maybe I just boss them up then, huh? The next guy. They want to do that, and if they knock me out, they knock me out. Yeah, because it forces them to use a second rare candy, which I do like that, and they don't one-shot me. And yeah, I think this is I like that, because if they use the second rare candy here, those aren't the cards I really wanted. But Arven's good. All right, it gets me I need energy though. Oh, I can get energy as well, so I can. The barrel goes into hand, so it doesn't hurt him unless I get damage counters. Ideally, I TM Devolve after I've got some damage around. I really obviously want to get Froslass into play, so I've got to prioritize that here. Arven. Do I want to? Let's think. If I play Arven, I don't think I want to grab the TM Devolution. They're obviously aware that I could have that, but I don't want to give them that I do definitely play it, because then that may shift their game plan, right? And I don't want to help them out, and I think that kind of helps them out. So they can switch and they can take the knockout, and that's okay. Oh, are they going to evolve? Okay. That's very okay too. So I mean, I can only devolve once. So assuming if they use the rare, okay, no, they're not using the rare candy here, I'm guessing. But we'll see what happens. Yeah. So they're gonna take 2 prizes. What are they gonna knock out? Okay, Munkidori. I don't love that. I have my counter catcher though, which is good. Now he's Iron Hands is powered up. I really need to get going here, is what I'll say. So I don't want another. Oh, Froslass is good, but I kind of need energy too, though, don't I? I really do. Do I want an Iono here? No. I'm gonna Arven. So I need a Froslass in play. That's a given. I mean a Snorunt and oh. No one's Snorunt's prize, so I have a Hisuian Heavy Ball, right? So let me grab this guy. And the tool I'm gonna hold off on the TM Devolution. Gonna do that. Snorunt. What else is prized? An energy, a boss, a switch, counter catcher. Okay. I mean, those are nice cards, but it's, you know, I can work without them. And at this point, what's in the discard pile? A Munkidori. Oh, I need to counter catch it. What do I want to gust up? Do I want to gust up the Frigibacks again? Or do I want to gust up? I'm going to gust up the barrel. It's a good question. Which way do I go? I'll gust up the barrel. Frigibacks is also has some appeal, so I will. And my opponent conceded. So getting the barrel up was the play they didn't like. Look, they can power him up and they can then 2-shot me, although they have to hit heads, so they probably you know, the odds are they're 4-shotting me. All right, let's see what we get off to for a start here. Are we first or second? It's up to our opponent, which is fine. I'm a bit torn on this deck between first and second. Well, the problem is, look, I'm okay with first or second. My opponent's going to get what they like, and that's obviously what I don't want, right? This is a deck where if I didn't know what my opponent wanted, I probably just would always take the opposite, I think. Get a Snorlax in the active, so that's not bad. Am I first or second, by the way? I'm first, so Rotom V, okay. Let's attach my tool and end turn. See what they're playing. I mean, it could be Charizard. If they Forest Seal Stone, they can get the switch, but it could be Charizard where they want to. So it's a control deck. That's not great. What did I lose on counter catcher? Okay. If I can get my pressure going here, it's okay, right? That's the whole goal here. Arven, let's see. Do I have Rotom V? I have access to Rotom V either way, because I have. But I will Nest Ball for Rotom V. I will get into play. Well, I'll get Rotom V into play first. I think I want to get a Froslass going. I think. I assume it's a control deck. Getting, just getting this pressure on. Okay, and one Froslass and one Snorunt's prized, but just getting these getting the passive damage can be really good in this game. So we'll see what happens, and an instant charge. Okay, so all right, this is good. I can get a Munkidori down. Probably do that. We'll see what else they play. I mean, they're looking to play something else, so gonna lose the. Oh no, okay. So this is where it's all right. So what are they chucking down here? They're putting down Snorlax themselves, which is fine. I don't really care. I really want to get So get down a Munkidori. Attach energy. I think I want to get my Froslass into play now. So So I need Ultra Ball. I'll just grab this. I probably Iono next turn. Get my Froslass slapped into play. And we'll kind of just see what happens here. So I think I can ditch a Rod. I hope so. I'm doing it, so I hope that works. So I'm just trying to think things through. Right, so I'll be damaging them, and I'll be moving damage counters over. So, you know, I need to get some more Munkidoris down. You know, if they don't have any active attackers, I could actually just put Munkidoris in the bench. It doesn't matter. The question is, do they play anything to attack with, right? Do I care if they get out of the active? I assume they play some switching cards. Arven, okay, I have access to another Munkidori, which is great. You know, Rotom. Okay, so so Eerie, let's see what I lose. So I'm gonna lose probably the Earthen Vessel, which will make me sad. That's the thing I don't want to lose here, right? What's it? They got rid of my Rod and my Switch. That's okay. I have Earthen Vessel, and that's what I didn't want to lose. So I mean, obviously they play boss in decks, so they're gonna start messing with me. But you know, I'm not as concerned about that at the moment. What I need to do is take out the Feebas, I think, is my priority at the moment, and I can do that. So, all right, so I need a Nest Ball. Let me take a look, and I mean, I have TM Devolution, but I'll just sit on that still. Let's see, I have, so one Munkidori is prized, right then? So there's two there, so I'll grab the Munkidori from the prizes, because that's just better use of resources, I think, because and I Snorunt, and I have a Froslass. So if they get knocked out, but I do have the one Rod still as well, and they didn't get rid of my ability to draw energy. I don't know if I really want. I'll ditch the Ultra Ball, actually. I think that's okay. Do I want another Snorlax into play? I don't think I do yet. I think I just kind of keep making their life really, really miserable with this. So I'm going to heal off my Snorlax. I think I just moved 10 off the Munkidori, right, at this point? Or let me think. Am I concerned about knocking myself out? I might be. So I'm gonna move all the damage. It might be a mistake, but I really might be a mistake. That may have been the wrong play there. We'll see what happens though. So I got back the Heavy Ball, which is, of course, completely useless. I'm not going to deck them out. So, okay, Munkidori. I mean, I think I'm going to go with 3 Munkidoris at this point. I probably going to want to penny up the Rotom V and just ride the wave that way. I think I still don't know exactly what they're playing. But at this point, you know, this is looking pretty good here. So Eerie. See what they ditched. I mean, okay. I mean, Heavy Ball, which I don't need at all, I don't think. And my Counter Catcher, I'm ahead in prizes. So I guess those are the only options, though, right? So this is going quite well for me. Yeah. So I'm liking this. So I guess, do I just want to Iono now? It's a pretty good hand I have, right? So I will, Yeah, I mean, this is very nice. So 80. And yeah, I'll clear off one of these guys. I'm almost moving too much damage at the moment, but it's okay. And I will draw cards and end my turn. If I have Pal Pad, that's good. They can get rid of the Pal Pad though, right? So at some point I have the Cyllene. So if I lose a Pal Pad, I want to Cyllene that back. So Penny, I mean, that's fine. I mean, you know, it's just not really. It's not going to get them anywhere. That's what I'd say. Okay, I mean, they're just going super tanky and hoping that I deck out, right? Which is fine. I mean, eventually, so they're going to do a whole. So they probably can out Penny me this game, right? But the good news is I just keep pouring on the damage counters, right? I just keep doing that. And yeah. I think I want to try to get them so I'm maxed out, right? Is my thought. So I think I will. I guess I just end turn. I don't think I want to move the extra damage counter since I can only move 2. So I'm in a nice position. I don't care if they try to gust me up, get me stalled. I don't care. I'm not attacking. I'm just moving damage counters. If they can take out my Froslass, that would be problematic, right? So at this point, I can do 90 damage per turn. So if I can take out 3 Feebasses, right? If they chuck them into play. So, you know, I think my opponent's in a rough spot here, right? And they're doing 20 damage to their Pokemon between the 2 turns. So Misfortune Sisters, it's just, you know, it's going to be a slow grind this game. So they grab Misfortune Sisters, not Eerie. So that's good to note too. All right, let's see what they're dropping and getting into what they're doing here. Okay. Pokegear, so Misfortune Sisters, you know, trying to deck me out. That's what they're trying to do. Can they keep up the pennies and everything? Maybe. I don't know. Okay, so I will now start clearing these guys off. That's what I do. Right, and I have my own pennies as well. Do that. I'll use these guys to just get rid of. Actually, I'll clear him off because keeping guys you know, want to kind of. And then I'll get rid of this guy's 40. So just keeping things in pretty good shape here. And so if they have to penny this turn. If they pass, then they lose the Snorlax. And they you know, maybe they're okay with that. I don't know. They don't want to you know, if they get down to just 1 Rotom, then you know, that's okay. 90, you know, they have every 2 turns they have to penny though. Oh, so they're like, don't. Okay, so this is all right here. Yeah, so this is okay. I will clear off this Munkidori. I have to be careful. I'm getting my damages building up on me too, right? So that could become a problem. And you know, giving up prizes isn't necessarily the worst thing in the world either. So I will end turn. So that, you know, they didn't want to play down Snorlax because, well, they know that the Rotom V is not getting knocked out. It will get knocked out next turn. So now they have to get a secondary Pokemon put down. They want to penny up the Rotom V this turn. I just got to keep, but putting the pressure on them to they're having to penny like a lot here. It's going to get difficult for them, right? It's going to get difficult. So Misfortune Sisters, okay. I mean, Erie's, what did I lose there? I lost some good things, I think. I lost my, okay. I mean, I obviously like Prime Catcher, but it's okay in this game. So I think I want to take out the Rotom V, I believe. I'm going to heal up these Munkidoris, I think. All right, so you're there, 50. I also take another prize, or take 2 prizes, I guess, at this point. And it's fine. And I do want to heal up, because my damage is building up decently fast here. Because I want to be able to move the full 90 each turn. Actually, if I do I have Penny? I don't have Penny at the moment, do I? Well, that stinks. Don't have Penny. Okay, so if I were to get Penny, okay, that's all right. And I have my Bravery Charm. I might drop down on one of these Munkidoris as well, just to kind of keep him going. Pennying down another Munkidori. If I penny up the Rotom V, then I am really putting some massive pressure on my opponent. So they lost their Hero's Cape, and that's not good for them. See, I haven't seen a Penny yet, right? And I play a couple pennies in deck, so see what they're doing here. They're gonna like Rod. I don't know what they play here. Can they recover Hero's Cape? Do they play Cyllene? They might. All right, Counter Catcher. Again, that's okay. I mean, can they knock out the Froslass? Right. That's a big question to me, right? If I were to hit Penny, I would really be super, super happy, because I would love to get that Rotom V out of play at this point. Wow, that kind of stinks, doesn't it? So I'm gonna switch into Snorlax. It probably doesn't matter, but and I will, man, yeah, just gonna keep going through this slow grind here. So what do I have here? Gonna heal up this Munkidori. 60. And I will heal up another Munkidori, I guess. I could do the Rotom V. I really just want to. I do want to just scoop up that Rotom V. That's my goal here. Obviously, I could be drawing with Rotom V. At some point, I'm gonna have to Iono here. If like my last card's the Penny, I can't play it because I have to Iono, right? So they Penny. But it's okay. Look, I am putting, getting pressure on them through these Munkidoris. I guess I really do need to Penny, though. I really want Rotom V out of play. Yeah, because these pennies are just gonna keep making my life miserable. I mean, which is fine. I mean, that's what they're here to do. I need to get this other Munkidori down. Let's see what they get with this. All right, another Snorlax. Yeah. So I need to penny that Rotom V out of play. What did they just do there? Nest Ball. I'm gonna draw Pal Pad. That's not great. Okay, I guess I have to. Okay, I guess I'm gonna need to speed things up here is what I'll say. I'm gonna have to Rotom V. I was trying to be patient, but I've okay. So just keep moving stuff over, you know. I guess I'm gonna make this play here. Because I really do want that Munkidori down, but wow, this is just awful. I mean, unless they're both all prized, this is getting me very uncomfortable now. It's starting to get dicey because I need the penny. I have these cards, and at some point I'm gonna have to Iono, and once I Iono, then it's gonna be a long time before I get the Munkidori and the energy again, right? So I really need penny to draw into, and the game just will not give me that, will it? It just will not give me a penny. So is there anything I want to do here? All right, penny's not in my discard pile. I mean, eventually the Rotom V gets knocked out as well. I don't really want to see that happen, though. I really don't. So kind of clean up my Snorlax here. Do I 1, 2, 3? I draw 3 cards, then there's 2 in deck. I think I can then play Penny next turn, right? I've got to hit Penny this turn. Otherwise I play Iono. I got a Penny. That's good. So it's okay. So I can Penny, and then I Iono when I draw 1 card and I play Iono. So that's what I want. It's gonna, it just speeds things up for getting my opponent taken care of here. So that was risky. I could have lost the game here, but now I have to Iono this turn. See, that's the problem. Now I have to Iono. The fact that the Penny came so late means I have to Iono. I'm annoyed about that, but it's the luck of the draw. But that's, I did the right things. Maybe, if that other card was an item, I would have just lost the game, though, right? So maybe I shouldn't have made that play, but fortunately I have 1 card here. We'll see what it is. The darkness energy. Do I want to recover anything at this point? I think I just have to play Iono now, which is really unfortunate, but it is what it is, right? Pal Pad, that's fine. 150, 160. So now I'm at 190, so he gets knocked out, and I get to put pressure on the bench. So now I'm starting to really control things in the game here, because I'm not worried about the Rotom V, of course. And I will use my instant charge. I need Penny and I need Munkidori. So, okay. So now, now things are getting serious for my opponent, is what I'll say. Drew the other Iono. So I have a Penny in the last 2 prizes. Very unfortunate, the timing for things. I could have done something to dug on the deck and shuffle, but there's no way to know whether their shuffling was the right thing to do or not. That you don't know. So getting another Snorlax. What's their situation? So Okay. I mean, it's just super slow. And we'll see what happens here. Obviously, the game's taking a ton of time. I think I'm going to win here. So I'm just going to keep moving my damage counters around. Again, honestly, if my Rotom V gets knocked out, I'm not necessarily... I mean, that's not my biggest concern here. I just, I really would like to get that Munkidori down and get more damage going. That's what I'd like to see happen here. And that, that's just the goal. I could support her still. I don't really think I want to Iono, though, because, I'm going to need to Iono. I'm going to need to Pal Pad and stuff. I mean, I could lose the Pal Pad, but I have an energy, so I need a Penny and a Munkidori is what I need at this point. So, I guess I need to heal up Rotom V some, too, right? Because I'm going to have to... I mean, if I get access to Mimikyu, Munkidori, and Darkness Energy, then I don't have to. I can just let Rotom V get knocked out too. I mean, I really would like to. Obviously, I'm 30 more. I have the potential to get 30 more damage in play every turn. I've moved across, and that's really what I want to do. Well, I can't quite max that out, can I? All right, so I guess I do want to keep things maxed out here. So I want to keep the full pressure, and I want to move the full 90 each turn. So I will heal up Rotom V some. And, this again proving to be a very long game. I think I'm going to win the game, but, time will tell. I will draw. If I hit Penny... I can... Okay, I have Munkidori, so I just need... So I don't need to Ultra Ball, which is good, too, because, decking out's going to be a real issue in this game, too. I have another Iono. I've got to keep a eye on my deck. I've taken 4 prizes. I'm under 10 minutes, so a very long game for me. I'm doing more actions. My opponent's doing less. They're going to have to Penny here. What's their Penny situation at the moment? They're Cyllene, though. So 1 and 1. So let's see what they get back. It should show me. So they put got Rotom V. Wow. Okay. So give me a Penny. It's not to be. Wow. Okay. So. I mean, so I will, because I'll heal up each of these guys is what I'm going to do. I'll get down to 1 prize, which is good. I do take a prize. I think one of these is a Penny, right? So there's a 50-50 chance I draw a Penny. And it's not the Penny, so I think the last prize is Penny. I could be wrong there. Again, hopefully the last card I get is not going to be Penny, but, Okay, too late there. Maybe I should have grabbed the Rotom V that turn. And I will do this. Give me my Penny, please. Because, once again, this Penny is getting... I believe the 1 Penny is my last prize card, and my other Penny was just about at the bottom of my deck. So they're gonna scoop up the Snorlax, but they're under a lot of pressure here. At this point, the Rotom V makes sense because I'm down to 1 prize. So if I knock out a 2 prizer, it's no worse for them than knocking out a 1 prizer. It's harder to do. They don't, I don't care about being stuck in the active either. Sending up Rotom V doesn't matter. I mean, I've got the Pal Pad. I'm not going to deck out here before I take the prizes. Right now, unless they have a tool to attach. Okay, I mean, that's a bit odd to me, dropping out the Snorlax. Okay. And I think they used their V-Star power, right? Yeah, we both have done that already, so... And they conceded... I mean, I was getting there. The fact that the Penny was just proving almost impossible to get made the game last longer than it would. So anyway, my opponent played it out pretty much until the end. They didn't have, when they realized there wasn't going to be a win condition and I wasn't going to concede. Obviously, that game, a third Penny would have been nice, but the deck doesn't need a third Penny. So look, very strong deck. Certainly encourage you to give the deck a try. And the decision making, the flow of the game, I kind of enjoy this deck. So, hopefully Pokemon, Snorlax will rotate someday, and we will actually it rotates the next rotation. So we could probably all be kind of glad about that. But in the meantime, don't be afraid to play Snorlax. And this is an interesting deck, so give it a try for sure. Take care.